Hey guys and girls, it's Patosai the Mind Slayer, and I'm back with some more Minecraft for you. And this time I'm going to be doing a little bit more building on the Ewok village that I started in a couple live streams ago. And we're also going to do another thing to avoid copyright problems with the Skyrim music, because I really don't want them to keep flagging my videos. I'm going to go ahead and play without the music, and I'll just play some music for you in the background. That way it's not super boring, but at the same time it's not going to cause too many problems. But anyway, give me 1 second here. Just gotta get to my Minecraft music. Yeah, the song I just about played was not Minecraft, that was Rush. Okay, so you may hear it. It should be pretty loud. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, how is everybody doing today? Me personally, I'm doing pretty good. You know, it's been snowing a lot around here, so I'm kind of happy about that. It's nice. It's not the greatest thing in the world. The hell was that? Okay. Well, sorry about the dog barking in the background at the very least. Anyway, the idea for this is we're gonna make like a balcony out on this one, and then we can potentially make it connect over there, but we're gonna need to grab some more wood, because the idea that I'm having is we're gonna need to make fences for this, otherwise it's gonna be incredibly dangerous. And to be quite honest, as a pure survival player, a fenceless like Ewok village would be a death trap. And I don't know if you guys know how hard it is to play on survival and build crazy things, but sometimes it can be very difficult. I mean, just building that, a lot of people could die, you know. And so far I've got only one little platform, but that one little platform would mean certain doom for quite a few other people out there. And so, you know, what I'm trying to say here is I don't take this building stuff lightly. So hopefully my building skills are not left wanting by, you know, an obvious lack of ability. It's not a lack of ability so much as a lack of time, I guess. Because, you know, I want to keep this rolling, you know, and that's the hard part, is keeping these kind of live streams going when you're just building, you know, because a lot of people, they want to watch something exciting. And, you know, I don't blame them. That's what the whole point of, like, watching things in entertainment. It's got to be entertaining. So, you know, the whole point of that is if you can't at least entertain, then there's really no point for you to be trying to live stream. So, you know, that's the whole point. I'm trying to keep it somewhat entertaining. So, you know, I guess in another way we can do that is, you know, let you guys ask me whatever questions you want. You know, anything that you guys want to know about me, you're more than welcome to ask. And I will be more than happy to answer. So, looks like my axe is almost dead. So I should probably save the rest of my axe for going and getting... Well, actually, I should probably just go and repair my axe. It really wouldn't be that hard to do. I wonder how it is that my axe got so badly wrecked, but everything else is just fine. Alright. Let's grab some oak wood while we're here. Because I definitely need as much oak as possible. Because the the catwalks and whatnot, and the actual buildings of the Ewok village are going to be made out of oak. So this dark oak, as pretty as it is, and as amazingly cool as the like allure of the new wood type is, I'm not going to be using it, unfortunately, for this. I will, however, eventually go and, you know, make a nice house using the new wood. But like I said, this one is primarily going to be made out of regular oak. And, yeah. Again, for a good reason. But that's okay. So, now that we have some oak wood, let's get ourselves back to the house and then head out to the desert, back to my village, to get myself some more diamonds. I got plenty of them. I just need to go get them. And then I need to bring a couple ender chests. How did I miss that? And why is that there? Weird. I'll have to fix that. That kind of looks ugly. There we go. Now we just need a piece of glass. That's spruce leaves. That isn't glass. I've always said that. Spruce ain't glass. Don't just buy booze. That ain't food. What do you mean booze ain't food? I'd rather chop off my own willy than admit that. Wowee! Alright. So, I feel like I'm a dummy and I left my boats back at the Ewok village. But that's okay, because again, I still have to go anyway back and get myself... Ooh, I do need to make some fences though, yes. Fences. Lovely. I do need to make a boat though, so I can go back and get some more diamond to make a new axe. Do me a favor and reconnect to the feed because it should be fine. I will check it myself though. Thank you for letting me know. Come on, hurry up. One quick second. Come on, why are you being slow? One real quick second, guys. I'm gonna check my feed, and so the music will be turned off real quick. Huh. Well, it seems to be better. Alright, so... yeah, so basically, if ever you have problems with the actual quality of the video, just try to reload into the stream. It seems to fix it most of the time. And if it doesn't fix it, then it's probably me, to be fair. I mean, it's not necessarily me, but just on my side, that is. Which would not be that incredibly surprising, mainly just because of the fact that Our internet is merely Comcast. It's not the best, but it is okay. So I'm kind of hoping that eventually I can get a freaking like stereo or CD player that I can keep nearby that I can play, you know, I'm gonna have to try like find some royalty free music, some more Kevin MacLeod or something, and then just play that like constantly. I don't know. It's kind of annoying because they keep flagging my videos. Oh, copyrighted material. And I'm like, yes, I get it. But then it's like, oh, is this in-game music? And I was like, well, yeah, obviously. It's not like I'm trying to steal their work or anything. If I wanted to do that, I definitely wouldn't go running around broadcasting it, would I? So the whole prospect of them being upset at me for using their game, to make videos, that's understandable, I suppose, but in the long run, it's a fool's errand to try to fight that. I mean, if you didn't want us to broadcast and use your videos, or use your game's music or whatever, then you shouldn't have let us have the ability to broadcast in the first place. So, your fault, not mine, that you gave me the ability to do so, and I'm exploiting the hell out of it. And I will admit, yes, I am exploiting it, because why not? I mean, I get to feel like I'm playing video games with hundreds of other people, when I get the chance to stream. Whether or not I get to actually play with them is, irrelevant, because I get that feeling like I get the chance to play with them. And then obviously there are the times when I do get the actual chance to play with all these other people, which is nice. But, on the off chance that other people aren't available to play, the people that end up watching it makes me feel like I'm not just sitting here playing by myself. And that's a pretty nifty feeling. I don't know if you ever, I guess, experienced that, but it's really nice. Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna take these with me just because that'll keep me safe. Let's see. Whoa, you've got to be kidding me. Why does it take... It gives me a whole huge chunk boost and then barely anything for that second one. And then it's like, oh, hey, here's another good boost for you. What's up with that? Well, since it would take me 4... It would actually cost more to repair it than it would to just make a new one. I'm going to just make a new one. Boom. There we go. And then I'll just take this old one and I'll break it by using it. Yeah. Smart move. Oh, and it's already nighttime. Would you look at that? That's actually awesome. I have this set on random, but Subwoofer Lullaby is playing right now by C418. And that is, if anybody knows, or, well, I'm sure you know, but, you might not know the name of the song, but the name of the song that plays when it becomes nighttime in Minecraft is Subwoofer Lullaby, which is what's playing right now. Kind of appropriate, since it's becoming dark and spookular. Oh, I love this game so freaking much. I wish I could honestly live in the world of Minecraft. You have no idea. If I could do that, my life would just be so much... I don't know. I wouldn't say better. It would be different. My life would be so much different. Things would be simpler, I think. Instead of sitting there, rotting away in a job or whatever. Not that I have a problem with working, I really don't. But instead of just working all the time in a job, doing something that you're not really excited to go do every day, instead of doing that, you'd be able to, I don't know, go out and slay monsters and, go out and just build pointlessly for eternity. I don't know. Maybe not the whole building pointlessly for eternity. Like, I would obviously like to have a point to the things that I'd build, but to be able to just create out of nothing forever would be wonderful. Just, I don't know. It'd just be nice. If ever I happen to go into some sort of a coma and I'll never ever come back from it alive, you know, I just want to be downloaded, my mind, my consciousness, I want it to be downloaded into Minecraft and just turned loose on survival mode. And yeah, I think I would kick some major butt. Yeah, I think that would be pretty awesome. Not necessarily because, you know, I'd be dead, but but, you know, on the off chance that being dead isn't so bad, then that could be a positive thing, yes? I highly doubt it, though. I would never really consider being dead a good thing, but you never know. It might just surprise you. Okay, so I need to get more oak wood. I like the ceiling in this place. And see, that's what I was talking about yesterday. It's the little nuances, the subtle little nuances of each build that every time I build something new, I get a little better at it. And that's obvious. I mean, obvious statement is obvious, painfully so. But yeah, I mean, it's just really interesting to see how much better of a builder I've become over the amount of time that I've been playing. You know, I've been playing Minecraft for what, like 3 or 4 years now? I'd say probably at least 4 years. But in all of that time, you know, I really haven't played as much Minecraft as maybe the next person had. Because there was a pretty good chunk of time where I didn't even have it, and I could only play it very rarely. And then I had Pocket Edition for a while, and that was cool for, you know, until the allure ran out. And then my sister got a computer, like a little laptop, and I downloaded Minecraft on that and played that for a little while. Made a pretty terrible base, but I mean, to me that base was the coolest thing ever. I mean, you have no idea. It was so awesome, and it really was pretty legit. But you know, now I look back at it and I'm like, oh, how the mighty have fallen. You know, it's funny because now when I look back at it, I realized that I need to get oak wood, well, not spruce. What am I doing out in the freaking taiga? Is there any oak trees nearby? Yes, over there. But yes, so anyway, as I was saying, yeah, all of my building skills got much better, and so over the last 4 years, I've been able to build some crazy, interesting things, you know. And that's why I'm kind of trying to do something a little out of my element and build this Ewok village here. So let me come back up to it real quick. Oops, got stuck under the stupid tree. Where am I real quick? Let me see. It's at 181 negative 1004, so it's over here. Yeah. Oh, come on. Just get over the stupid dirt. There it is. So yeah, it's not much right now. But again, full survival, not too bad progress considering I have to gather all the stupid resources for it. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely branch it off a couple different ways. This one's gonna be the primary first branch, which I'm gonna build out a little bit farther actually. And then upstairs a little higher, we're gonna go and branch it off again. It's gonna be interesting, yeah. So far the big main tree is started, and I need to build this out a bit more because it's not big enough. So I think we're gonna have to make it be 6 right here. This is gonna be a gnarly huge thing here, so how the heck is this gonna work? Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. And that we're gonna have to figure out in a moment. But yes, so we added one on that side over there. And then we need to add one here, boom. And then one here, boom. And then we need to go, boom. No, what are you doing? Crap. Okay. Then we'll add one here and here. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and make a spruce. Where's the spruce wood? There we go. So the spruce wood. Alright. Okay, so there we go. We'll just go ahead and do that for now. Oops. There we go. Move. Ugh. That's ugly. I don't like that at all. Yeah, it's probably a good time to put on my boots of Spring Heel Jack. Otherwise, I might die. Alright, how the hell can this get any worse? Let's see. I want to check this out again because I'm not entirely convinced that this should be ruined because this stupid thing can't handle being a regular dang normal shape. Alright. Okay, I think honestly we'll probably be able to make this work. We'll just go ahead and throw down a couple here and a couple here, and then we'll do the idea that we already previously had, and we'll just go there and there, and then we'll go ahead and throw down a, yeah, okay, so we'll just throw down like a fence there. Alright, so let's see. Where's the fence that I made? Let's see how this even looks. So it's basically gonna be freaking standing room only on these things, on these platforms, if I do it like this. Which, you know, as awesome of an idea as that would be, I don't really see the allure of having little tiny Ewok village things like this. They gotta be a little bigger than this. So I'm gonna have to work out the dimensions a little better, because that's not jiving with me. Why don't we just do one about the same size around as that? I could do that, yeah? Right, okay, let's do that. Okay. God dang it. There we go. Just sit still on my leg there, phone. I like this song a lot. Okay. So basically what I'm seeing here is that if this was over one block to the left here, I wouldn't have any of this ugliness. Alright, so let's do it like this. We'll go ahead and, since this doesn't technically exist, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna do this and just get rid of all of this garbage. We're gonna try this again. How dreadfully boring. So basically, what I'm gathering from this whole experience is that this whole tree needs to be moved to the left one block, which is fine. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's annoying, to say the very least, that I have to fix this, but is it impossible for me to fix? Absolutely not. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and bite the bullet on this one and fix it. So, but first things first, let's go ahead and do that. And then this we're gonna have to get rid of, because that's just straight up dangerous. And then this we'll go ahead and leave there. And then what it'll do is it'll look a little funky, but yeah, functions perfectly. Okay, so that being said, we're gonna have to figure out how this is gonna work. I'm not sure, but that raises up one level and puts those there. That's easily fixed, I suppose. And yeah, that's really not that much of a problem. But yeah, I feel like that is gonna be okay. Okay. Yeah, and then how am I gonna make this work? It doesn't want to. I made a 3 wide thing go there, so let's do, what we'll do is we'll go 1, 2, and we'll just do what I did last time for the main thing. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go like this, and then we'll go boom, like that. Alright. The thing I'm seeing as a problem here is that this side's gonna be bigger than the other side. That's unacceptable. So what we'll do is that can be the center. And I can take out this whole chunk. Just like that. Boom. And then take out this chunk. Boom, boom. And then we'll go like that. And then, okay. So, 3 plus 1 there. And then we'll go out 1. And then go boom, boom. And then ah. Okay, so far so good. The problem that we're gonna run into though is I want these to look natural, but when I'm taking chunks out of the tree like that, it's not gonna look very good. So I'm gonna have to add those back in after I get this fully made. So that way it'll look better. Otherwise it's not gonna look very good. And already I can see where we're gonna run into the other problems, but that's okay. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway. Alright. 2, 3. And then boom. And then boom. There we go. That's symmetrical. Yeah. Actually, it almost looks as if, yeah. That is basically straight up in the center there. That's okay. So alright, I know this is starting to look a little strange, just bear with me on this. I just cut the tree off. Alright. This is the dead center of the tree right there. And we don't want this to look like we're totally forgetting about the tree, but we kinda got to. So we're getting rid of that. And that's the dead center of the tree. And it's gonna look kinda goofy right here until you realize what we're doing this for is to just make it look a little better. So put a fence post there. Alright. Might as well, while I'm down here, go outside and grab all my slabs. It doesn't look terrible. Like, the whole point of it is for it to be functional, not necessarily for it to be pretty. So, that works. So far, so good. It's not pretty, but it's working for me so far. And of course, the entrance will be changed up quite drastically once I get myself a fair share of building supplies. Alright. How's it going, Thor? How are you doing today, buddy? Come on, let me sleep. Oh, finally let me sleep. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now that it is daytime, let's go grow us some trees. I need to make some more oak wood because I am running low. And we're gonna grow us a tree right about here. Yes. That's good to hear, bud. I'm glad to hear that you're doing great. Ah. I hear a skeleton somewhere. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Let's get that wood taken care of. Alright, and then we can make some more trees down here. Hey, you're in my spot. Oh. How did you not die immediately? There we go. That hamburger didn't realize that he had run out of time. Oh, look. Another hamburger. We should call you Whopper. That's what I'll do. One of these days, I'll get myself a cow and I'll name it like Whopper, or I'll name it Jumbo Jack or something. That'd be awesome. Or just call it like a quarter pounder. You don't understand this game, but your children love it. It is awesome, Thor. I'm telling you, if you ever have the chance to play it with your kids, do it, man. I'm telling you, best game for your kids. It fosters creativity. You know, you'll be out there with your kids and you'll be playing this and they'll be like, Dad, watch out for the creeper. You'll be like, oh my God, what's the creeper? And then you'll get blown up and you'll all have a great laugh. I mean, it is so much fun. And I just wish that more parents would get involved with their children when they're playing with it, or playing this game, because, you know, it really does, you know, it brings out the creative side of your children. And, you know, even people like myself who generally are not very creative, I've made some pretty amazing stuff on this game. You know, and you don't have to be overly creative to play it either. That's the best part about it. You know, you can play this game and just build yourself a dirt hut, you know, a 3x3 box of dirt, and it'd be just fine. And you know what? It doesn't matter as long as you are having fun. It doesn't matter what your stuff looks like, dude. That's the greatest part about it. You can literally do whatever you want in this game. Like I said, you know, it fosters creativity. That over there, that big old tree-looking thing, that is going to be part of my Ewok village. I mean, an Ewok village, I don't even know what that thing looks like. And I'm trying to build it just going off of what I can think of, you know? And it's just really awesome to think that we have such, you know, expansive creative ability that we can make a place where you can literally do what you want and just make the world in your image, whatever you want it to look like, you know. And it's just amazing to think that we have that at our fingertips, you know. I really feel like people would benefit a lot from playing Minecraft, whether or not they, you know, a lot of people see it as a kid's game. It's not a kid's game. It definitely can be played by children, but it is not a kid's game. This game is for all ages. It is an all ages like totally immersive, you know, building simulation slash just survival simulation. It's awesome. I love it. So let's see here. Let's jump right into getting back up onto our platform and getting back to work on that. So like I said, it's gonna look a little weird right now because I cut the tree, but I've got a plan. Just bear with me on this. Alright, so this here. What are we gonna do with this? We're gonna have to make this platform much larger. That's gonna be the really lame part, is I'm gonna have to make this platform much larger. Probably at least, that's gonna be really a big platform. I'm not really sure if I wanna have to do this, but I'm gonna have to do it. So it's gonna have to be about, let's see, that long, and then add another little there, and then we'll have to probably go out another one. I don't know, I probably just unscrewed that up. Okay, so yeah, 5 across, and then we'll put 1 here, and then we'll come out 5. I want it to have a vaguely round shape. You know, like, I don't want it to look terrible, but at the same time it kind of looks like it's almost unavoidable. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this to make it look the best that it can possibly look. Maybe that's the key right there. Maybe we need to go 3, 5, 3? No. Let's see. So let's do 5 there. That looks good. So let's get rid of this block. Hey, you, how's work?
As good as a 13-hour shift can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad actually.
That's good. I'm glad you didn't have a terrible day. It's the cat box. I already scooped it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. It's pretty horrible.
Literally just went.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible. I know. I can't deny that. It is pretty freaking palpable in here. The smell. Ugh. Cat. Alright. So, let's see. No, that just looks terrible. Ugh. See, this is why you never try to build something that you have no idea how to build it. But that's okay. I'm actually pretty excited about how far I've gotten so far with this. I just need to rethink how I'm building this, because this isn't gonna look very good if I don't come at this properly. So I'm thinking maybe if I was to use a template where I had, let's see, like a 2x3, no, it'd have to be a 3x3 tree, and that'd be freaking huge. I don't.
My mom gave me a ride home.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't want to wait a half hour for the bus and then like have to walk home.
Yeah, I hear ya.
It was so, I'm so tired of it, or not. I'm kind of, but not. Like when I got out of the car, I was like,
Alright,
I love
so.
you. And I told her I will love you.
That's funny.
And then she's like, and I will love you always too. And I was like, yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's Minecraft music. I'm playing it so that way I don't have any a-holes telling me that I'm trying to steal their music from Skyrim, because it's playing Skyrim music, which actually has happened on my YouTube channel. I've been flagged for that, which is lame.
I meant to say, that was supposed to say the quality is not great for some reason.
I know, and I told you how to fix it.
Oh.
Okay, so let's say that we're gonna start, yeah. Let's start with a 3x3 platform. So let's go Boom, and then boom. Let's just do this. Start off with a 3x3 platform. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll actually have to... Good lord, this is stupidly difficult for some ridiculous reason. Ugh. Phone, I hate you, phone. First world problems. Alright. Okay, look, I have to be lying. I just wanted to see what you would say. Oh, that's totally cool, man. Honestly, if you feel like you have to do that to get honesty, that's fine. I don't really care. You're Thor's son, Chad? Nice. But yeah, I would definitely say that it is a good game for children, and actually young adults and even the elderly would benefit from playing Minecraft, in my humble opinion. Now, let's see, there's our 3x3. Do I want to just make a 3x3 tree? I don't really want to. Well, how would I do this? Great speech, right? Let's see. How the heck am I gonna do this? Never really factored in what.
My friend at work wants to sell me his.
Oh, Chase. I'm sorry, buddy. I couldn't read that. My TV's kind of lame. What were you saying? Continue.
My friend at work wants to sell me his Pokemon game for GameCube.
Cool.
Something into darkness or something like that.
Cool.
Darkness. And I told him maybe.
That's cool. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. It really doesn't seem logistically possible unless I put, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to build onto the tree somehow, like make this a bigger tree. Yeah, I know, but this is definitely, I'm trying to make this a specific type of tree house, and that's why I've got to make it, it's so difficult on myself. Plus, you know, I gotta make it at least somewhat interesting. And I feel like everybody makes mansions in the trees. Alright, so there we go. So there we have our tree is now somehow going to be able to work better. So we've got a 2x3 tree right now, which kind of will look weird, I know, at first. But remember, it's not finished. I need to cut down some more trees now. This is becoming a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I figured I'd just come out. I'm only 11 and... You know a lot more than you should. Right. That's how most children are these days. Let's see. Why couldn't this have been much easier? Oh, that's right, because I'm playing in survival, and I don't play this to make it easy on myself. There we go, that's a good tree. There we go.
Andrew's little story.
Huh?
Andrew's little story about missing with his dad.
Yeah.
That cracks me up.
Don't fall off. Okay, so far so good. Just don't fall off. I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit nerve-wracking. I have no idea where I am at in this tree, but I just know I'm way up in the air. You have this on your PS3? Nice. I did too at one point. Well, I still have it on my PS3. I just don't play it on PS3 very much anymore. Alright. Took down that tree pretty quick. Luckily, it was rather easy to cut down. Now let's go and finish up on fixing up this tree. You dare to tell me I can't pick up one more piece of wood? Ha! I laugh at you. Okay, so back to this god-awful abomination. Okay, so 3 wide on the base and only 2 deep, so obviously we gotta fix that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, for sure. I might be able to arrange that sometime. Alright, okay, so I'm almost at the platform again, which is where I was hoping to be, luckily. And I actually made it up pretty quick. I was kind of expecting this to take much longer. Alright, and then we can get rid of that. And then do that, and then go boom. Alright, so now we have a 3x3 tree. This thing is massive. It's obviously not quite as large as the other tree there. But because it is so large, we're going to need a decent sized circle on it to make it at least look somewhat, habitable. So let me really quickly get Minecraft circle up real quick. Take a quick... Okay, I don't know who that is. Take a real quick peek at Google, or not Google, but Circle, I should say, for Minecraft. Let's see, so let's give ourselves, no, not 12, I don't need that. So let's do 5. 1, 2. Oh, good, yes. I think that'll be much better. A radius of 5, maybe? Well, let's try that. So we're gonna try to make a circle with a radius of 5, which won't be terribly difficult, but we need to, of course, make sure that it has said radius. So let us pray. Just kidding. Not doing that. Ultimate. If you do decide to play with me, add ultimate Killa 15. Alright, when I go through and rewatch my live stream tomorrow to make sure that there were no problems with it, which I normally do, I'll go ahead and add you then. Okay, so from the center, that would be 1. So then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, we have to go boom, and then we're gonna add in a quick slab there. But yes, I will check out your profile here after I'm done playing this, and I'll probably add you then. Alright, so we've got 5 there, and then what we'll do is, I know this is gonna probably look really weird at first, But just bear with me on this. So we got 5 across. Then we gotta go over and go 1. And then we'll go like this. And then we'll do 2. And then we'll go like this. And that's where we'll go. Oh, let me get rid of that. Then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll go like this. And then there's 1 and 2. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think maybe I didn't do that right. I think maybe somewhere I maybe lost count. Because that doesn't look right. Did I maybe not count it right? I think I didn't count it right. Okay, so it goes 5, and it goes 1, 2. Okay, hold on, let's fill this in. Dang it. Let's just fill this bit in. What makes it hard is that they're great friends. Alright, well, if you don't want to delete your friends, dude, don't do that. I'd rather you keep the good friends and whatnot, and we can play whenever we get the chance. You know, I'd rather you don't lose your friends over me. You know. Let's see. There's our problem. There's our problem. So we've got 2 there, and only 1 there. So this right here is our issue. I didn't come out 1, which makes perfect sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And then, so we got 5. Alright, there we go. That's symmetry, baby. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Oh, come on. This has proven to be quite insane. Oh, they haven't been on in 6 months? Holy crud. That's insane. Alright, let's go back downstairs and go to sleep real quick if we can. Hopefully go pick up some of the dropped stuff that I dropped out there. Let's actually eat real quick. And then I'll get back to working on the Ewok village. Son of a gun, of course. Well, that's why I have this. Who wants some? Huh? Where are ya? Where are you guys? I don't see anything. Wait. There we go. What? What?
It doesn't start till January 3rd. Who told you that?
What are you doing?
Oh, I was going to my work to get some food. And I told about this deal that we had. And they were talking about it today. And
Yeah.
I thought it was valid. But apparently it doesn't start till the 3rd.
Uh-huh. That's okay, don't feel bad, I do that a lot. Alright, son of a gun. So, it would seem as though I can't find the other little googlies around my Ewok village, and because I can't go to sleep. But I have a plan. Yeah, and if I had told you before... Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, if I had told you before that I was gonna jump off of the Ewok village, you'd probably think I was daft. There we go. Now I can sleep. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I just need to get some more oak wood. But so far, I feel like that looks much better. Oh yeah. Much better. That looks like a proper Ewok platform. Alright, so I guess it's gonna be up to me to just enhance the trees nearby. So yeah, I'm gonna be making a lot of trees, apparently. This tree here is one that I'm having to build from the ground up, and this is, I'm not gonna lie, it's been kind of a pain. But the idea is eventually I'm going to make this look much more amazing. Ah! Jerk. Well, I did see a creeper and you just... Oh. Right, I believe it. Son of a gun. I hate it when those stupid creepers show up behind me and jump me. Okay, so I've got that. Let's find... Do I have... No, I don't have any of that either. Oh, come on. Give me this stupid dirt. No, what are you doing? Ah! I'm gonna go insane. Stop picking up the stupid thing. Alright. Alright. Ugh. It's okay. I'll just cut this down. And we'll obviously have to fix... My skin is hilarious, yeah. Well, I figured that since I'm building an Ewok village, I might as well at least be an Ewok, right? So I chose to be Wicket, because Wicket's a beast. But let's see. Let's go ahead and pick up some extra dirt to fix that with. There we go. Just get rid of that for now. Okay. And then we're gonna go and repair the ground that stupid creeper made me... Oh, no, that's not the freaking right block. I'm fixing this little ground area out in front because the creeper that destroyed it was an inconsiderate jerk, and we don't like him. Alright. There we go. Alright, so let's get back to... Oh wait, that's right, I need to get more oak, don't I? No, actually, I have plenty of oak. What am I thinking? Alright. Come on, what am I doing? Get rid of that, and those for now. And I'll keep the rest. Okay, so let's make sure we keep our lighting going. Alright, so grab some torches. I gotta make sure I... Oh, it's okay, but don't worry about it. If you make a typo, I'm not gonna blast you on it. I promise. Alright, so I'm just kind of throwing some extra torches in here for some light. because, you know, obviously you're gonna need it. There we go. And outside of here, I'm gonna throw some torches as well. Is that how I want this to look? I feel like this is gonna also be, yeah, I think that's gonna look much better if I do it like this. Let's go spruce. Oops. Spruce like that. And like that. And I'll obviously fix that little spot there. And there. But maybe like that. No, that's ugly. Let's get rid of that. But what we could do, oh, okay. Fair enough. Alright, can I get through that gap right there? Good, I can't. That's a good thing to know, because I am clumsy and I would probably try. Or, you know, succeed without trying, actually, is more like it. Hey, you over there. You with the shoes.
Yeah.
Come over here real quick. I believe you owe me something. I didn't get one right when you walked in the door, which was actually kind of a tragedy. I love you.
I love you too.
Alright. So let's go up and finish the rest of this. I feel like the ones right around, I have stairs, do I not? I do. I have some oak stairs, which is good, because I'm gonna probably make it so that these right around it are gonna be stairs instead, to kind of make it look like it has some support to it. Otherwise it'll look ridiculous. Not that it won't already look somewhat ridiculous, but that's okay. So let's just do it like this. We'll give it a slight semblance of support structure here. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That'll be good. So we'll throw that down, and then we'll go ahead and fill in the rest. Alright. Would help if I could stop picking up the wrong stuff. There we go. And then once we're done filling in this bit, we'll be able to put fences up. You know, a lot of people don't watch. Actually, you'd be surprised, bud. My last video that I had was almost 2.5 hours long, and I had almost 500 views on it. So, I mean, I get little bits of people here and there, and the reason that is because I'm not very popular yet, and no one knows about me. At least it's what I keep telling myself. Okay. I think that is pretty freaking successful. One time me and my dad made it 6 hours. Yeah, dude, like, honestly, the 6-hour one, that would be pushing it for me. I personally, I tend to call it quits on a live stream about no longer than 2 to 3 hours. Although one time I made a 4-hour Minecraft live stream, which was actually a lot of fun. Alright, so far, so good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. This is where it's gonna look really cool. Because I'm gonna have to make the tree come out the top of the building, because the tree, again, it kind of didn't look right. So I'm gonna make the top of the building have the tree coming out the rest of it. So how I'm gonna do that is very simple. Before you see, I'm going to just kind of pillar up real quick. Oh, wasn't necessarily expecting to hit my head on that, but it's okay. So let's pillar up. There we go. I can jump still. Yes, no. Okay, I cannot jump. So I'm thinking that we're gonna have to make this center 3x3 spot something special. And I think I've already figured out what we're gonna make it into. This is gonna be amazing. So I don't know if you know much about me, guys, but I am a sucker for a really cool looking enchanting room, and I feel like we've just figured out what we're gonna make this into. This is gonna end up becoming an enchanting room. This obviously is going to be totally rearranged, and it's gonna look way cool, but let's go ahead and get started on working on that then. So obviously our spot, let's see, yeah, but I watched myself and it was actually very interesting. And see, that's the thing, like, I always watch my live streams, not like in a vain way or anything like that. I'm not doing it because I'm self-important or anything. I'm just doing it because I want to make sure that my live streams went well and that I didn't have any technical difficulties or anything. And so when I do that, that's when I get to see how goofy I was or whatever. And a lot of times I do have a lot of fun with my live streams in that aspect. However, sometimes I don't, and it's kind of lame because, if I don't have anybody watching, who am I going to be a clown for? Except for myself. And trust me, I do that enough as it is. Alright, so got our 3x3 tree there. Again, we're gonna probably make this into some sort of a really ornate looking enchanting room. It's gonna be really cool looking, but we're gonna have to figure out how exactly we're gonna go about doing that. So first of all, we're gonna go sleep, and then we're gonna get some ideas flowing here. So let's get back to the bottom of the tree, go to sleep, and get some ideas flowing. Alright, so my first thought is I'm gonna have to make some more of these. So I am almost 29. I will be 29 in, let's see, like a month and a half. Which is kind of hard to believe, I'm sure. Well, actually, I don't know. I probably don't sound 29. I can assure you, though, I am indeed quite old. Alright, so let's just throw down some more of those. Alright, so then we're going to go back upstairs and start busting out some of this platform up here. I almost want to just get rid of that until I'm finished because it's not helping anything right now. It's just kind of casting a shadow. Okay, so in order for this to look Ewok-y, I know that's not probably a word, but I am coining it today. That is a new word starting now. In order for this to look Ewok-y enough, I want it to look as though it would be something that, you'd see in a jungle tree house type thing. So we're going to go ahead and throw down some... You sound like you're 20-something. I had a great guess. Okay, that's good. Let's see. What's up, honey?
I'm almost wondering on Saturday if you want to do a Star Wars marathon.
On Saturday?
Yeah. And Morgana can watch Disney shows up there upstairs and we can watch.
Well, babe, I really didn't have any plans of leaving on Saturday. I thought
That's what I talked to you about.
I thought I kind of made that clear, but you never know. Stranger things have happened, honey. I could decide, oh yes, I would love to go and spend some time with the in-laws. Come on. Oh, don't worry about it, dude. I understand. Why is it not freaking... I'm getting so irritated with this. Okay. Why are you not? There we go. I was not adding the stupid fence post for some reason. Now, 2 high or 3 high? I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 high for now, and we'll see if I still like that later. So we're gonna go 2 high on the fence posts here. Oops. There we go. Oh, that was a terrible placement. There we go. Alright, because the idea, it's going to be pretty interesting. The idea is that the roof is going to come out an extra block at the very least on this entire thing. So it's going to look pretty strange, I'm sure. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'll end up looking cool in the end, once I'm finished with it. Come on. Ah, that is frustrating. There we go. Oh my god, will you just place the... Oh, you're gonna get thrown out the window. Ah! How am I screwing that up? I don't understand. How's it going, Nicholas? You having a good day, buddy? Oh my goodness, just put the freaking... Thank you. What, honey?
Talk to them all like as if they're all young.
I do not. I am not doing that. Not at all. Be quiet. You do not even know what you're talking about. You're crazy.
Yes.
Woman, you are crazy and you know it.
Yes. So much.
Honey, you realize... What the heck? What is that for? Oh, a quarter? Thank you. What is that, my payment for the day?
Yes.
Did I do good?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's good. Yay, guys. I'm rich. I got paid today. 25 whole cents. I feel so special. I'm glad to hear that you're having a good day, bud. And for your information, honey, I'm almost 30. Yeah, they are compared to me, so... Okay, so... I think this is how we're gonna start progressing here. Oh. Luckily, I didn't fall off the tree there. That would have been very painful. So we're gonna go ahead and make ourselves our roof in a very interesting manner. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the roof normally like that, and then I'm gonna build it in, and then I'm gonna kind of cone it up towards the top. Sounds weird. Give you a shout out, Nicholas? Alright. Do you want your shout out to be for your YouTube channel or for just your name? Because I'll shout out either one. Just let me know which one you'd prefer. Now, I need more... Yes, I need more of that. That's stuff that I know what I need, but I don't want to really remember the name of it right offhand. But yeah, either way, so I'm just going to throw out a shout out for Nicholas Beatty, and I'm fairly certain I said that right, and if not, I apologize. Anyway, check him out. He's a cool kid. Even if he's not a kid, he is still more than likely a kid compared to me. I'm almost 30, so sorry if I said that to you and you're like, not a kid, but I consider a lot of people kids, and I apologize if you don't like that. But y'all are cool either way. So yeah, check out Nicholas. And Thor, as a matter of fact, because Chase. Chase is a cool person as well. You should check out them. play some video games with them sometime because they're cool. I'm sure Thor is as well. However, I do not know him at all, so I can't really say for certain. Okay, so far so good. So let's go ahead and 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so on the inside ones, we'll be going up a block. Okay, so then here we go again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. And then 1 and 2 over here. Alright. That's going to end up looking rather nice. And again, as I said, this is going to become... My dad doesn't let me YouTube on his channel. I don't blame him, really, honestly. I mean, it's his channel. He probably wants to keep it that way. But, eventually you'll probably have your own. And it'll be exclusively all your own, and you can make your own videos, too. That'll be cool. Because, I'll tell you what, making videos are super fun. Your dad's videos are hilarious. I bet you it's because he's got probably some pretty harsh language, huh? Because I'll tell you what, my kid, I would never let my kid listen to me speak in a really rough language like that, unless I slipped up and didn't mean to say it out loud and I did on accident. Not anymore, at least. Yeah. Oh, dang. That's probably not the smartest way to get up onto the ring that I built there, but that's okay. I'm all about stupid. Okay, that's a joke, by the way. I'm not all about stupid. Okay, so there we go. I think this might actually look pretty cool when I'm finished. Just bear with me on this, guys. I promise I have a method to my madness. It's probably just mainly madness, but we will find out. Yeah, I'll tell you what, bud. I definitely understand his frustration with that, because it is very difficult to go from swearing a lot to not at all. I don't know, I don't know exactly how much he would consider a lot is, but my a lot is a lot. So, and having a 5-year-old daughter, I can't just go spouting out that craziness out of my mouth all the time. And so, it has been very difficult to keep that kind of language from coming out sometimes. But, she's worth it to try to keep that kind of stuff from coming out. Because she's a sweetheart, and she's definitely made every bit of my life worth, keeping going for, I should say. Let's see. I think this is going to look really good. So far, I like it. It's not perfect, but this is a rough facsimile so far of this. Ooh, I still have some more slabs, so I don't have to go yet. Sweet. I think as soon as this like building part is finished, I might take a break for a while, because honestly, I need to play some more Star Wars Battlefront, because I've got to get some more kills. That game is so much fun. Even if people tell you that it's not fun, and I get it, there are a lot of things that could have been better with that game. That game is actually a lot of fun. Don't let other people influence your opinion on something unless you have a chance to make and form your own opinion on it. So, if you have Battlefront too, nice. I love Battlefront. I've enjoyed the crap out of that game. The main reason I think I like it is just because I guess it's just because it's Star Wars, but it's amazing. They did a really good job on like at least the graphical quality of it. They did not do a very good job on adding in a bunch of stuff that they should have, but it's a good game. It's a solid game. And for anybody to say that it isn't, it just seems like a little bit of, I guess, anger because they got maybe taken advantage of somehow. They feel slighted in some way, which I can understand. It was a little frustrating to say the least when we saw how little they gave us, but it's still it's a game. It's a solid game. You can't really call it much more than that, so. So let's see here. I was just kind of circling around to see if I liked the like style of this roof. Third person, I actually don't use. I play it all exclusively in first person, and I'll tell you why. I definitely, nothing in my opinion tops the feeling of being a stormtrooper and just going nuts and murking people. That's something else. Okay. That we will work on fixing later. But so far that looks good. Yeah, I like the internal look of this. Yeah, it's all symmetrical. Good. Okay. So I'm going to go upstairs and check out at least what it looks like. I need to also probably put down some torches because otherwise we're going to have some googlies spawning up here and we don't need that. Now do we? Is that the direct center? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, that's direct center. Sweet. So, oh, there we go. We're just going to put these on the direct center of each of these little sections. No, I said put it there. And this will just make sure that this is nice and well lit. And then let's get rid of this because we don't need that anymore. Alright, so I know it took a while, but what do you guys think? Does it look at least somewhat Ewok-esque? And remember, this one is going to be turned into a enchanting room, more than likely. I don't know. I personally like it a lot, actually. It's going to be way cooler when I'm finished with it, but this is just the first platform. And there's the top view of the roof. I don't know, what do you think? Does that look good? I don't know, I kind of like it. Definitely needs some color in the roof, and I get that. We will work on that. As a matter of fact, I might change the roof out for dark oak. Because, yeah, too much of the same color wood is not a good thing. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna probably go ahead and exchange the roof out for dark oak wood instead. Because I like it. It looks good, but I want it to look somewhat better. And I wonder, do you guys think that the dark oak will look good in fencing as well, or is it, because like, if I can get good fencing, I might not need to change the roof, but if I can't get good, fencing, I'm gonna have to change it. So like, I'll keep this the way that this is, and then just change the roof to dark oak or something. I'm not entirely certain yet, but I honestly, I'm excited about this nice and vaulted ceiling. You can, it's not vaulted, but it's vaulted enough where you can run around and jump around. And then obviously here's where we're gonna have our little, well, wow, and that's actually kind of interesting because we'll have just enough room to run around in here with the bookshelves in here. Because if you remember how this setup works, what?
This works in my favor because I don't like it in mine, but maybe not for you.
You don't have to do this, Anakin. The light side has cookie too. You know what? If I swear to God, woman, if you're gonna tell me that you don't like oatmeal raisin cookies,
not as much as chocolate chip.
okay, not as much as chocolate chip, but you can eat them. You're not gonna die if you eat one. Oh, I won't even be able to use most of this platform.
I would rather have a chocolate chip.
Yeah, I'm really glad that they did the update too.
Weird. I like the texture.
You don't like the texture of raisins?
But I like grapes.
Alright. Y'all heard that, right? I really hope you did. I know I heard that, but I wish I didn't hear that, but I heard that. My girlfriend does not like oatmeal raisin cookies. And that is just horrible. Oh, that's horrifying. Like, how have you lived your life and not enjoyed those?
I enjoy tons of chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, good for you. Chocolate chip is like the Dane Cook of cookies. Like, no, really? The Dane Cook of cookies, and that's what you're like. You're proud of eating them. Chocolate chip. Dork. Eating all that chocolate chips and stuff. Alright, so let's take a look at this puppy from the ground. Ah, not bad. Considering this is my first treehouse type build, and I had to build some of the friggin' trees in the first place, that's not bad. Let's see, take another quick peek at it from a different angle. Yeah, not bad. Ah. What the heck do you think you're coming at me for, son? You knew you were gonna lose that fight. You done messed up thinking you coming at me like that. Alright, so that looks good. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay committed to the whole idea of making that be an enchanting place, because unfortunately I was looking at it and the logistics of it won't work very well. The reason that I say that is because up here we have plenty of room for the 5x5 space that we need for our enchanting room. However, we wouldn't have any way to get past the stupid blocks. So I might have to reimagine this room a little bit. But so far, I'm pretty excited about it. Obviously, it's not finished. I'm glad to see that you're back, Mr. Chase. Thank you very much for joining again. I'm going to probably have to re-sculpt the leaves there. I've got more leaves at the bottom. But let's see. It's a 3x3. I deleted 2 friends. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Like I said, I'll more than likely add you after I am finished with this stream. Which, more than likely, will be here in a couple minutes, because it's been about an hour and a half, and I don't really want to bore you guys, but I do want to get some work on this done, and so... Okay, sounds good, bud. But yeah, I don't want to bore you guys with the stupid logistical details, but, you know, this tree is going to at least be another 10 blocks taller, and then it's going to have branches. That is something I'm going to have to do, and I don't want to. I really don't. But if I don't, it'll look stupid. At least I think it would. Well, actually, no, maybe not. As long as I give it some leaf skirting, I think it'll be okay. But yeah. In the meantime, since I've got this built so far, I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself some leaves. I am on PS4, actually, Extreme Dude. How are you, by the way? Oh, good lord, of course the leaves are all the way back over in the stupid house. They would be, wouldn't they? Yes, of course they would be. Oh, come on, get out of the water. Okay. Oh, come on, keep going. Alright, so, let's see. Yeah, that's why... Yeah, that's a good idea, bud. You must be getting pretty sick, because I've been hearing the sniffles in your voice.
Yeah. My throat was kind of hurting at work.
Wonderful. So that means that I have that to look forward to.
Right.
Oh boy. Just what I need to be sick and working on Christmas.
It feels like it wasn't even that long ago.
Well, no, now that's not even going to be the issue. Now I got to be sick and working on Christmas. That's going to be just wonderful.
I think I'll be sick by then.
I don't know. I'm notorious for catching diseases quickly and very easily. And not like diseases, but you know, malaises of sorts. God, I like that house. Honestly, as much of a cookie cutter house as this really has become for me to build, I really like this one because of the ceiling of this one is much better looking. It looks cool and interesting. Alright, so let's grab ourselves our leaves like I said. And then we're gonna head back to the the Ewok village, I should say, and we'll go and decorate it up a little bit and kind of probably call it good on this episode, and we'll continue on in a little bit later. Probably not today though, because I am gonna be playing some Battlefront in a little while. Also, of some importance, I should mention that on Christmas Eve I will not be live streaming, and it's not because it's Christmas that I'm going to be not live streaming. It's because I have to work at 7 in the morning, and the buses don't run early enough for me to be able to be at home and staying, you know, at home. So I'm going to have to stay at a buddy's house that lives significantly closer to work so I can even get there on time. So, again, not going to be live streaming on Christmas Eve, unfortunately, even though I would really like to. But I will, after I get off of work on Christmas, I will definitely be live streaming something, at the very least. So that is something to be looking forward to. What the heck do we got up here? Yeah, we're open. Not only are we open on Christmas, we're open 24 hours on Christmas, which is just wonderful. Okay, so this is probably gonna be a fool's errand, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna go up to the top of this, and I'm gonna jump off onto that roof. And yeah, first things first, we're gonna get rid of all of that, though. That is just uglier than sin. So, Geronimo. Okay, so get rid of all of this ugliness, and we're gonna actually get rid of this piece too, because that is just, I don't know. It's pointless to have it on that spot, because, you know, you're obviously going to be missing some spaces there. Alright, so let's get this much down, and then we'll start rebuilding this, as it were. Rebuilding the canopy of this tree. Okay, so let's grab out our spruce leaves, and then we'll go and start at the top. Oops, there we go. Oh, well, thank you very much, Chase. I appreciate it, buddy. Honestly, I had 88 subscribers, I think it was this morning, and then I went to lunch and I was just kind of like looking around on my YouTube and messing around, and I looked again and I had 85, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what happened to my wonderful subscribers? They all left me." It was very sad. But, you know, I'm just kind of being overly dramatic. But yeah, it was kind of sad though. I looked on my break and it was like seriously 20 or 30 minutes after I had previously looked. Because I basically watch YouTube videos all the whole time that I'm on the bus on the way to work. But yeah, I looked and I was like, oh my gosh, I lost 3 subscribers, and that was really lame. But you know, you live and you learn. You gotta break, or you can't make an egg. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, I suppose. That's one way to look at it. Okay, so I want this to look. You have around 12. And, you know, and that's where I started, honestly. Dude, I started at 9 when I picked back up on my YouTube channel. Because I have actually been doing YouTube for about 4 years. But I didn't put out any content. And, you know, of course I'm not going to get subscribers that way. And so, yeah, for a while there I was like whining about not having subscribers. Because it's like, I want subscribers, bleh. But I wasn't putting out any sort of content to really keep anybody interested. So, you know, that was my own fault. But I realized, oh, well, in order to get subscribers, you need to actually do something. And so that's why I made this channel and started putting out, just pumping out video after video of awesome games, and the rest is history, you know? Alright, so Bushido Brown. Alright. So, that was good. And that's probably not gonna look quite as good. But, you know, again, can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. And this one definitely isn't gonna look super good, but that's okay as well. You're gonna leave this stream and invite me to a party so we can talk. I'm probably gonna be cutting the stream here in like 2 or 3 minutes anyway, so I'm gonna probably not be on for a little while. This is why I can take a little break. But I will add you if you want, and we can play some video games, some Battlefront perhaps later. And in the meantime, you know, please don't be upset about that. I'm not doing it to you on purpose, I promise. Okay, so that's probably not the prettiest of all time, but I'm sure it helps. So let's grab our spruce leaves. And I think what we're going to do for here is we're going to definitely have to make this an interesting looking light of sorts. So I'm thinking in order to make this light look super, super interesting, we're going to make it be a glowstone based lamp. And the glowstone's gonna be in these blocks here. And then there's gonna be glass over the front. And then we'll go up to the top of the roof and we'll fix that problem by adding more leaves, you know, because obviously it's gonna not look super great with glowstone just showing up out of the thing, but you know, that's just my opinion. But anyway, let's really quickly go upstairs and get onto the roof and see what this is all about. We got ourselves a decent 3x3 hole in this roof of ours. So as you can see, it's definitely a worthy roof adversary. As a matter of fact, it would be corner, corner, and then corner over there. Oh, good lord, just go to the stupid spot if you can't do it right. Okay, so then we go up one, and then up. Alright, so yeah, it kind of looks a little strange right now, but that's okay, because again, this is to be expected. I wanted this to look interesting, and the logistics of this building obviously are not very sound. I mean, we have a chunk of tree on top of building on top of yet more building on top of chunk of tree. Doesn't really make much sense. However, it's my world and I don't care if it makes sense or not. Thank you. Wow, that was a good sneeze. Anyway, sorry. I'm not entirely certain what I'm gonna do with this craziness. I wanted to make this into a... Well, I don't know, I could probably still do that. I wanted to make this into a enchanting room, but with the way that this shape is, it's not that the shape is wrong so much as the space allowed isn't going to be enough. As a matter of fact, let's use, instead of slabs to demonstrate, we'll use leaves to demonstrate. Your standard bookshelf array or bookshelf setup would be something quite similar to this. And the reason I say you didn't have any room is because, boom, you can't even get through. Like that right there, that's kind of a big deal. I built this so it would be habitable and it would at least have function to it. But if you can't even get past a big chunk of scenery, that's kind of lame. So, you know, that's why I'm not entirely certain if I'm gonna stick with the plan that I had already made up originally or if I'm gonna try something different. But yeah, so far I find this, personally, this building here, I think is really nice. And could be better, but it could also be much worse. Wild child is you? Alright, sounds good, bud. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm satisfied with it for now. I'm not entirely completely pleased, but of course that also comes with the territory. Trying to think of how I'm gonna make this look the best possible. I want to make sure that I have vines hanging down over part of this at some point. Like put some vines on this or something. I don't know. I'm gonna make it look cool though, eventually. It'll all come together, and when it does, it'll look amazing. Or at least as amazing as I can possibly make it look. But, I don't know. Let's see. Is that all I can really think of doing right now? I can't even see my house from here, can I? No, I can't. I wonder, is this showing up on the map at all? It probably will, because that's a pretty decently sized building. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to the actual house, and then probably gonna go ahead and drop off some stuff and then call it good on this live stream, this particular live stream. However, that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be doing stuff tonight. I've got Battlefront I'm gonna be playing, which I'll more than likely live stream that because I just stream basically everything that I do. Because why not? I mean, why have the ability if you're not gonna freaking use it, right? Oh my god. Will you leave me alone? Ah. You'll check your PS3? Alright. Have a good night, Chase. Thank you very much for watching, bud, and hopefully you have a good day tomorrow. Alright. So, let's go back to the house. That is gonna look really good when I'm finished, I'm thinking. I just need to check at it. I want to see what it looks like from a distance. Can't really see it through there. Come on. Let me see it. Yeah, that'll look pretty good. And the funny thing is that people will probably, first thing that they'll probably do is tell me how low it is. Oh, that's not a good Ewok village. Look at how low it is. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, guess what? I'm not an Ewok. I don't know how they build. Right. Anyway, I digress. Either way, I'm having fun. I'm building something that I've never built before, and honestly, I've only seen a few people do well. And to be fair, with as little experience in building this specific type of building, I feel like I'm doing fairly well. Because, like, I haven't even built a tree house yet. This is my first tree house, technically, too. And it's a village. It's a tree village, and it's my first one. So, for being my first tree village, not bad. Not bad at all. But then, again, that is just my own humble opinion. Not so humble, I should say. That is something that I did notice and I wanted to fix. I need to get some stone slabs. Because that is kind of ugly, I will say. I don't know. Like I said, I can find little stupid annoyances in everything I do. So, let's see. Put that right. Good God. That looks hideous. It's not that. It's just that it's hideous because I freaking didn't even make it symmetrically. It's... Seriously, I will put it this way only once, and the only reason I'm saying it like this and using this language is because I mean it in the form of donkey, but seriously, like an ass. Seriously. That is how I built this, apparently. But then again, for being a house I literally threw together, it's not terrible. There we go. I think that looks much better. Let's see if this one looks... Ugh, it's hideous without that. Alright. And then we can just throw that. Perfect. I think that looks much better. I don't know about you, but... It doesn't even... I didn't even really do much, but it looks much better. Yeah, you know what? You know what, baby horse?
You were terrible.
Baby horse, eat it. Ha 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 ha.
Oh my god. I don't know you.
Whatever, don't you dare start being like that, you. You know me exactly how I am. You know how I like to murder small digital animals because I'm a psychopath. Not really, I'm not a psychopath, people. I'm just making jokes with my lady, so. Because she got all butthurt that I killed that poor little innocent baby horse. Oh, man. It would still probably be alive if you didn't mention it at all, yeah. Isn't that sad? But anyway, poor defenseless little baby horse murder aside, I think we got some stuff accomplished today. I mean, got a pretty good chunk of the Ewok village completed, which when I say a pretty good chunk, I mean not at all, because I'm probably going to have to build like 12 or 13 more of those to even make it look somewhat realistic. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, this live stream, or whatever the heck you even want to call it, this, for lack of a better term, amalgamation of just insanity, if you enjoyed this at all, please leave a like, a comment, and please, for the love of God, subscribe, because I would love to be able to share my insanity with you guys again. Anyway, until next time, hopefully you guys enjoy your day and things go well for you, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.